Right. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Leroy Lawson. Really excited to be sharing with you on this another Money Making Monday. How we're going to be positioning yourself, if you haven't already done so, utilizing the power of cryptocurrency to boost your income, guys, and make your money work harder for you than you are working for it, right? I think I like those dynamics there, right? So if you're brand new to tonight's call, please put a 1 in the chat. Love to hear from who you are and where you're dialing in from. Welcome, Tony. I see your mic's unmuted. Just going to mute your lines. If anybody's just dialing on, please make sure your lines are muted for the sake of the recording. But yeah, so I see. So I know we have got some new faces on tonight. So welcome, guys, to the call. I know Corey on here, Lee Sent, welcome, and anybody else that I don't know who's on tonight. And the way this is going to go tonight, guys, I'm going to be sharing some information on the crypto market. Of course, we're going to have people on different levels. Some people who don't know what cryptocurrency is. And if that's you, please put a 2 in the chat. So if you're brand new, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't know what even crypto is, put 2 in the chat. You've got the chat function inside the WhatsApp inside of Zoom. So feel free to use that. If there's any questions as I'm going through, feel free to post them in the chat and I'll do my best to cover them as I'm going through. Because again, there's a lot of information to cover and not a great deal of time to go through it all in full depth. So yeah, welcome, guys. I'm going to be kicking off tonight. And as you can see in the background here, I'm going to be talking about the United Investors Group International. And they are basically a conglomerate of a couple of people who've formed this group. And you're going to learn a bit more about the group in a second, because I'm going to introduce you to a short video on the gentleman who fronts the group and has really kind of identified really good projects that you can put your money in and make a return on, right? So this is what I'm all about. This is a gentleman here called Rabu Gary. You're going to hear a short video from him. And then we're going to do a bit of a deep dive into all the different components that make this work. So we're going to be talking about a way here, guys, that you don't need to sell. You don't need to, go out and exchange your time for money to be able to make this money. You're going to be able to position yourself in a handful of investments that make money, pure and simple. And so we're not talking about registration fees or monthly fees or anything outside of that. We want to put our money to work from day one and make our money work for us. And you're going to hear about some returns in a minute. So over to my man, Rabu. If you can't hear it, you should be able to hear it loud and clear. If you can't, let me know. But here we go.
Hey, everybody. Rabu Gary here with United Investment Group International. If you were invited to this page, you were probably having a conversation with a friend or a business partner of yours, and they were explaining with you the success that they've been having with our investment programs here. Before I go into any detail, I want to mention a couple of things. This is not sales. We're not looking for any salespeople. There's no startup costs. We're not looking for any recruiters. We don't have any trainings, any monthly meetings, anything like that. Now, if you like to do that, that's fine. That's just not us. We primarily make all of our money off investment opportunities. Now, I want to make this clear. We don't deal in the stock market. We don't deal with securities. We don't deal with life insurances or anything like that. So again, no sales, no stocks, no life insurances, no securities, none of the above. You don't need to have a license or brokerage license to be part of our group, okay? And primarily our group consists of a ton of people who are making great money. Now, this is not uncommon for someone to be making anywhere between $200 a day to over 20 grand a day with our group. And I'll mention that again, $200 a day to over 20 grand a day with our investment portfolio. Let me talk a little bit about our investment portfolio. We don't believe in putting all your eggs in one basket. I'm sure you don't believe in that either. Many of you probably work, you may have a traditional business, maybe you do dibble and dabble in the market, so on and so forth. Well, we have another way that you can make some serious money without blood, sweat, and tears, without, putting more time on your plate. As we all know, this is something that you can set it and forget it. And so with our portfolio, we have a couple of different spaces. One is the cryptocurrency space. I'm sure you are familiar with cryptocurrency by now, or even their flagship, Bitcoin. But we deal in different parts of the cryptocurrency space. Another lane for us is mortgage notes. It's like real estate on steroids. The thing about mortgage notes, you can learn a lot about them, but you have to have an in order to participate in that arena. And now you have an in with us. And then lastly, we have Amazon stores, and Amazon stores are absolutely incredible. They're set it and forget it. You'll have a store that's working for you. You don't have to lick a stamp, or fold an envelope or mail a product. None of the above. It's incredible. Now we have an array of different investments in our portfolio, okay, and none of them are high risk. We don't do high risk. We do low risk, high rewards. Again, low risk, high rewards. And that's important because people work hard for their money, and you never want to put yourself in a position where you're just throwing money to the wind. And so we're not about that. Now, a couple other things I want to mention. What I love about our group is that you don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take the person's word for it who just, gave you this link to look at it. Scroll down this page.
All right, we're going to do that. So as you heard from Rabu here, we got real people, guys, making great results from the investment group. And these testimonials that's on this page here are real people you'll meet in the group. There's this private Facebook group that you can get access to with whoever's invited you tonight. We'll be able to share that link with you and get you in. If you're on Facebook, then you can check it all out for yourself, because that's one thing I did when I first saw this. A friend of mine was sharing this with me back in August, and he was telling me about the amount of money that people were making, and that got my attention. And I did my research, met up with a couple of guys online. We spoke about this, and there we are. This has been something that's been a blessing for many people. So we talk about cryptocurrency, and I just always like to have a look at the crypto market and what the market's up to. And so I'll go to one of my favorite sites to see where the market's at. And you can see we're close to over 8,000 different cryptos. I mean, it's crazy, guys. I mean, this market is just booming. The amount of different options you have. A lot of people think there's only one play out there right now, but there's a whole ton of options. And of course, we're looking at Bitcoin being the flagship coin, as you heard from Rabu. And Bitcoin hit a really key level in the market recently, literally a few days ago, hit $24,000, which is the highest it's ever been. We're also going to be looking at another coin called TRON. And TRON is a token that we're going to be really tapping into in one of the phases that's coming out. So these are the two things we primarily look at. But again, if I just have a glance over the market, Monero last week, I shared with you how Monero was just like double-digit profits in a week. Again, Monero has gone up another 12% in the last week. It's always been a very good asset to hold on to. All right. So again, just want to quickly look at where Bitcoin is right now. And ultimately, guys, we're going to show you how you can grow your Bitcoin. You don't need to have a whole Bitcoin. You don't have to have 24,000 invested into Bitcoin. You can use this platform that I'm sharing with you tonight and maximize your money in different ways, and then buy a whole bunch of Bitcoin if you so will. But you can see here, $24,000, guys, right before your very eyes. It hit on the 20th, literally it was yesterday. It peaked at 24,000. Never hit this lofty height before. And of course, we've got a little bit of a retracement here, which is standard with these coins. And we saw back in June when I was showing this basically in August, but in this report in June showing, man, Bitcoin has to go seriously wrong for it to make not more than $20,000. As we can see now, we're living proof of that. It's now excelled, gone way beyond that. And we're now seeing the fruits of just holding, or what you call hodling, Bitcoin for the long term. And this is what we're all about tonight, guys. So really excited to kind of cut through the chase now and just show you where we at with this whole investment group. If you think about it, in 2023, which is only a couple of years away from here, just by sharing this strategy with you guys, you can really position yourself. I mean, I don't think it's too far for a stretch of the imagination to make over $1 million with what I'm sharing with you, purely because of the fact that Bitcoin in itself is a great asset to be holding on to. But the way in which you can grow that is by these different companies that make up the United Investors Group. And so tonight I'm going to spend time going through each and every one of them, because it's just too much information to go through. But I want to just break down how we're going about this. You know, Robert Kiyosaki talks a lot about in his cash flow quadrant book, the way to go from an employee so that you're not forever exchanging your time for money. And especially right now in this pandemic, right? If you don't have a way outside of your normal realm to make money, you're going to be in a really sticky situation, and it's going to come soon. I'm not here to bear any bad news, but that's just the reality of it. Industries are being shut down, jobs are being, disappearing of the planet. So what are you going to do about it? You have to do something now to prepare for the future, prepare for a world that's changing right before our very eyes. And so to go from an employee quadrant into the investors quadrant, it doesn't have to be that difficult. It's just finding the right vehicles that will allow you to exchange your time for money in a meaningful way that will now produce for you enough returns so you can have that time freedom and have some choices out there, which right now, we know what's happening in the world. Things are changing and you need to change with it. And so I want to play this very short clip here from Grant Cardone.
Who's got money in the bank? You're earning 0.015% no matter what they tell you. 0.015%. All right, so it'll take you, maybe you're earning 0.025%. That's not 2.5%, that's a quarter of 1%. Take you 4 years so you don't earn 1% on your money. So when my mom was alive, my mom could earn 12% on her money, 12% a year on her money. 100 grand was 112,000 at the end of 1 year. Today, that would take 83 years to earn the same money. So anybody in the room that's got money in the bank, sorry, you're financially illiterate. You get an F. It's ridiculous. Who's got money in the bank?
I mean, not to say that, banks don't have their place, but because they do, but we're talking about flipping the script here. We're talking about you becoming the bank. How about that? Instead of earning that measly whatever return they give you at the end of the year, how about you get the lion's share of the money that you should be making and then give the bank the little fraction that they tend to give you? So Bitcoin is totally changing the way money is as we know it, okay? Totally disrupting and giving the choices back to the people. Really and truly, that's what that's about. So I really love that graphic there. And guys, we are talking about Bitcoin investments, right? Don't be one of those people that, just and ahhing, sitting on the fence, and then a couple of years go by and wishing when it gets to 2022, I should have even bought, let alone even sold at 100K. I mean, this is the kind of value. And if you think about where Bitcoin is projected to end up being, anywhere from just again, guys, just feel free to mute yourself. Thanks very much. A lot of people believe this will be a six-figure investment just by holding it, by hodling it over the next few years. Let alone what we're showing you tonight on how you can maximize your money. So again, before I even go any further, this information, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence, walk away from here and, do get whatever information you need out from the person who's invited you, from myself. I'm not a financial advisor. We may have some financial advisors on here, but I'm definitely not one. And I'm just sharing you things that have worked for me and have worked for the group. And somebody who's been involved with crypto since 2015, I've got a bit of an experience with this stuff. But again, by no means do past performance predict future earnings. Okay, so ultimately, you never invest with money you can ill afford to lose. Never put your rent money, your car note money, anything like that. All right, never put yourself at that financial risk. Don't care how great the project looks. But that's about it. Now, one project which I absolutely love to the bone, and it's launching in about 2 weeks time, guys. I'm giving everybody 2-week notice to get their TRON in order. Okay, now this is say there's the house in order, you're going to get your TRON in order. This is a company, but this is a smart contract which is different to all the things I'm going to share with you tonight. This is a smart contract on the blockchain using TRON. I spoke about TRON earlier. TRON is really cheap right now. It's about 3 cents for a coin. And we're going to be talking about something that gives you starts from about 300% upwards, and just to whet your appetite. Okay, so you see this smiley person, that smiley person is you receiving money, multiple streams of income from every single project I'm going to share with you tonight. Okay, so what is Daisy? Daisy is the smart contract crowdfund that I'm going to be sharing with you in a second. It's basically a decentralized AI system that is going to be attached to a company that has already been trading, making a ton of money for its investors. But again, I'm not going to spoil it. I am going to put on a short video, and then I'm going to dig into the details here. So sit back, guys. Listen to this.
Have you ever wondered why the rich keep getting richer? Money makes money, and the money that makes money makes more money. This quote by Benjamin Franklin has a deeper meaning. The rich have access to professional financial instruments that help them multiply their assets. So, no matter if the market is going up or down, they would always make money. What if I told you that you can now have access to professional trading tools that were only available to institutions and accredited investors so far? Endotech is a company that provides professional cryptocurrency trading tools based on AI technology. Some of the trading strategies of Endotech have a track record of 3 years and have produced up to 1,500% annually. This very innovative technology is being made available to the masses through Daisy, decentralized AI systems. With only $100, you can start using strategies that were reserved to institutional clients till now. Not only that, you can participate in a unique crowdfunding project that helps to take this technology to the next level. If you love technology, you'll love this part. Daisy is managed by a TRON smart contract that is transparent and can't be manipulated or hacked. TRON is a blockchain-based decentralized cryptocurrency that allows fast and cost-effective transactions. All you need to participate is Daisy in a TRON wallet. Your TRONs will be distributed between Daisy Crowd and Daisy Fund. The smart contract will automatically allocate funds to Daisy Crowd for crowdfunding and the referral plan. Up to 46% will be paid to members through the referral plan. There are 3 types of commissions members can earn. Here's the best part. 5% of Endotech equity will be distributed across all Daisy members. Some of the funds will be allocated to Daisy Fund for professional AI trading. 70% of profits will be rewarded back to members and can be withdrawn at any time. Daisy is a unique combination of passive income from AI trading and crowdfunding. Daisy, together we create history. Click on the link below to secure your top position.
Daisy is going to be launched in 2 weeks' time, guys. So again, get yourself positioned. I'm going to be going through a presentation on Daisy itself and how this relationship really comes together. Really quite unique. If you've ever been involved in smart contracts or looked at smart contracts, you'll see that this is extremely different than anything you would have witnessed before. Definitely caught the imagination of a lot of people who have been looking at a legitimate way that is not some kind of money game that will allow you, regardless of your network size, or if you just wanted to put your money to work, how everybody can benefit. And this is what I love about what I see here. And so you can see this legal disclaimer here. Purchasing the Daisy crowdfund package is a contribution to the equity crowdfund for the Daisy AI development and not a trading investment. Endotech is giving both shares of stock in the company and profit sharing from trading results to each contributor as crowdfunding rewards. So I'm going to be going through that in a much deeper dive here and showing you how you can just get yourself ready for Daisy when it goes live. Okay, so we've got 2 weeks notice, I keep saying, because it was going to launch today. And basically there's been some updates on the TRON blockchain which will disrupt what's going to be taking place here. So as a result of that, they're going to push it back to the 4th of January. So mark that in your diaries. So what is Daisy? An equity crowdfund model for financial technologies, decentralized smart contract. and it's not a company. So if you ever seen any smart contracts in the past, you know it's not a company an entity, but what we have here is very unique because we are crowdfunding for a company that's been around and been very successful. So everybody wins here with profits, equity, and income. Fantastic all around way for you to make money from this. Currently crowdfunding for Endotech for the Daisy AI project, but it isn't just the beginning. It's, you know, it's not far from it going to be the end of this crowdfund. And each and every single person, all the contributors to this will receive exclusive stock, equity, and profit rewards. So let's have a look what that's all about. This Daisy system is being developed by Endotech, a company that's been around since 2012. Guys, 2012. The world was so different in 2012. Bitcoin, you know, barely caught the imagination of anybody back then, or cryptocurrency, and it doesn't even now. Yeah, we aren't the masses at all. We are the very small minority of people involved in cryptocurrency, and it's the next generation of AI trading is why we are part of this, and where you're going to be able to play a significant part and also be rewarded significantly well. Daisy AI was significantly, using my words there, multiply the current AI performance. So this company has AIs that are running, that are making their institutionals very, very happy, and individuals a lot of money. I was even on a call last week with corporate, and they were showing some of the AIs, some of the returns I have never seen before. And I've been somebody who's been trading in the financial markets for over 10 years and seen a whole bunch of programs. I've never seen results as I saw from this company. And so you're going to learn about what this company is looking to do. They're going to looking to raise 10 million for development for this AI. Okay. And this is where we come in. All right. This is the first time I'm leading with a program that talks about the referral element as well as from the passive side of things. And we know we deal with passive investments. So you're going to see why the combination of these two make this a complete home run. And so they're looking to have in asset managed funds, $500 million. Okay, so this is not no small feat. This company is very well liquidated, and I would say we are positioning ourselves with a company that has really been proven, which is one thing that really separates this from a lot of things I've seen, is that a lot of things aren't proven, and these guys are totally proven. And so you're going to show you how they're going their path to be a public company, and how those equity shares that you're going to be able to walk away with, be able to tap into that as well. And so, you know, this global fintech company specializes in AI trading systems, this complete roadmap to 2022, you're going to see in a second, and founded by Dr. Anna Becker, who's, again, her credentials I'm learning more and more about is quite staggering. So here she is. She's the CEO of Endotech, has a great understanding of AI's technology, algorithms. You know, at a very early age, she was being awarded things that, you know, her peers many years, decades older than her would typically receive. I mean, this lady is smart as a cookie, guys, and you're going to hear about her a lot. And she was on this Zoom we had today. You heard from her. There is a great recording that we have access to, interview with her as well. So you can Google her and find out, you know, more about it yourself, about who she is and stuff like that. Again, this is going back 3 years. She was appointed to the DRC, the Dispute Resolution Committee, and just certain things that highlight here. Her experience is extensive, over 20 years of senior leadership and innovation. That she has an experienced executive and change agent in retail finance. This lady knows her stuff without a shadow of a doubt. Worked with more than 300 brokers and served as a compliance officer for regulators like the NFA and the CFTC, guys. Serious stuff here. So you can check her out and do your own due diligence, as I stress here. Now, they have multiple AIs. Like I said, I was on a call last week with corporate. The guy that was actually presenting it, he was a fellow Brit, had moved to Tel Aviv. This company is based out in Israel. And again, he's dare I say it, he's a gooner. So he ran up in my estimations to 100% once he told me that, right? But let's just look at this for a second. for you to be a client, for the institutes to be a client of Endotech's, right? $1 million had to be put into this AI as a starter. And in order for you to even, rock up to the party, you needed $125,000. So that literally excludes a lot of people who may not have that kind of reach, that kind of finance. And you can see everything here, right? You can see the compounding returns that they've made. And some of the AIs, like I said, it was staggering, staggering the results they've made. Hundreds of % of a return in one calendar month. And not every single month and not every single strategy is going to be what we're going to be privy to, but they have the know-how, which is something I was really impressed by. This is another example. This is a leverage strategy. Okay, they've got many different AIs, some that are performing around 10% a month or so. This one is like, one of the top end. It's a leverage strategy. If you know about leverage trading, you'll understand how this is a compounding strategy. And again, everybody's risk appetite is different. Everybody has a different way in which they want to make their money. But just to show you, they know what they're doing. This was an account 1st of September to the 9th of November. Within 2 months, guys, you're looking at nearly 300% return. And like I said earlier, this ain't their best month by no shadow of a doubt. But you're going to see here winning months, losing months. One thing I know about trading the markets is that it doesn't matter what you're going to lose, right? That's a given. Are your losses going to wipe you out, and you're not going to be able to trade the next day? Or are your losses manageable? It's all about risk management. It's not about how much million points you're going to get from the market. It's about risk management. These guys know their stuff. Imagine if you can put your money to something to work, right, without you even sharing it with anybody. This is something that can be done in isolation. You have a way here with this AI to make over 1,500% return in a year on your money. I mean, I dare not even talk about what we're getting elsewhere from the banking situation, right? But this just gives you an idea. As you see here, guys, past performance is not indicative of future performance, okay? But I want to show you what is possible, which is really important here. This is what's possible, guys. So you're going to see the interface looking like this. You're going to have, a nice interface showing your initial money. And to get started here, guys, guess what? $100. We're not looking for $100 million for you to, something crazy, or $1 million or anything like that. No, $100 in this crowd fund, you can get started and actually start making money here, right? So it's definitely something that is affordable to the masses. Now, if you look at the middle screen here, you've got the crowdfund element, you've got the crowd and you've got the fund. So let's look at the crowdfund element of it. This is where, which I'm going to go into more details on, showing you, if you're sharing this with other people, the referral element to this project, that you can see all of that real-time interface on your phone, on your tablet or whatever it may be. And then on the right side on this, you've got the fund itself. I'm going to show you how your fund that you get started with, even that $100 that you get started with, some of that will go into a fund that will allow you to earn, returns on, and you can access those returns quite healthily. So there's going to be something here for everyone, which is what I love, right? Now, this is the roadmap I was talking about. Endotech got registered in 2012. And from an AI perspective, a crypto perspective, 2017 is when they started to implement this stuff. And then from a commercial use for the last 2 years, and I've been going back on their website, looking at the last 2 years of their commercial use, and, very excited to see how powerful their AI is. And November, they had an evaluation. When I say this company is very liquid, over $100 million. Now, I believe it's actually closer to $200 million, but let's just stick with the 100 million. 100 million, most companies would love to have that as an evaluation, okay? So let's fast forward to where we are right now, December. This is the launch of the Daisy crowdfund, guys. This is the launch. This is the part that you can be part of, right? So 2021, which is actually when it's actually going to officially launch, 4th of Jan, put that in your diary, guys, 4th of Jan, 2021. They're looking to crowdfund up to $10 million in for this new Daisy AI that's going to be coming out. So this is phase one of it. Again, they want to be generating over 500 million of asset management funds with this AI. This is serious stuff here, guys. 2022, they're going to have the complete Daisy AI, and Endotech becomes a public company. What does that mean for you? Your equity shares, your 5% equity shares, on top of what you've already been earning, you're now going to be able to tap into this. And that's going to attract a lot of people who like the fact that they want something that has this kind of, weight behind it, right? And 2022, they're looking at the forex AI trading being kicked in again, which is what I've been doing from a retail standpoint. And in 2023, we're talking about adding stock to it, stock AI trading to their portfolio. So a massive project over the next several years. Can you see, just by what I just shared with you at the beginning of this presentation, by making 7 figures from this investment group, just with this one project alone, you can see how that is an achievable project in the next couple of years alone, right? So let's look at the rewards now for contributors, for people that like, me and you, who want to get part of this and want to share it with people that, we want to see do well, or keep it to yourself. Totally down to you. There's 10 different crowdfunding tiers that you can participate in. I don't even want to talk about tiers. I know we're in tier 4 right now in London, but hey, that's the way it is. But we're talking about crowdfunding tiers that will start from $100. Now, every single contributor to this will receive an equity share, every single person, of 5% of Endotech stock. If I told you right now, Endotech is at least $100 million, you want to get as many of these shares as you can. That's just my standpoint on it. 50 to 70% of each contribution is going to be used for trading, for the trading development. 70% of trading funds are going to be rewarded back to yourself, which is great. And then you've got 15% of those profits are going to be rewarded as residual from that referral plan. I love residual income. I live for residual income. For the last 20 years, I've been making residual income. You do something once, you get paid over and over again. That's what I live for, guys, besides obviously different things. But, I love earning residual. You're going to earn residual income here. Okay. And really important, you're going to be able to withdraw your trading rewards at any time, right? We're going to be talking about that in more details. All members are able to participate in the Daisy referral plan. Totally optional. It's up to you, but you can participate in if you choose to. And the referral plan will pay up to 46% of each crowdfund package. So let's just dig a bigger dive into this. Now, you're going to have a TRON wallet. Now, we're going to talk about TRON wallets towards the end of this, but your wallet is going to allow you to interface with this whole smart contract. Okay. And so you've got Endotech on one side, right? And that's the part that's going to get the trading. Your Daisy contribution will go into the Daisy fund for the trading, 50 to 70% into live trading. So that, and 85% of profit rewards will go into your wallet. How about that? Okay. No middlemen. We're cutting out the middlemen. The middlemen have had their way too long. Even the middle people, right? So now this part, the 40% is going to go into the referral plan. See how this splits up, guys. Part of that is going to go into the Daisy fund. The other is going to go into the Daisy crowd. And this is where, if you choose to, you could just make money on the left if you want to, but you're going to miss out on a whole bunch of money on the right. So totally up to you how you want to go at this. Now, one thing I know, those people who share things with other people have, of course, and what we call leverage, the secret of the rich. Don't even know if it's even a secret, but you know what? They leverage their time. They could be anywhere in the world and they're making all the money they could ever imagine because they're leveraging. And this is what we're talking about here. So TRON blockchain, this is what we love. It's going to be immediate. It's going to be quick. It's going to be seamless. This money is going to come to your wallet, your TRON wallet, without you having to click a button, wait 2 days for that money to hit your wallet, and then it's all good. No, we've gone past that. This is going to integrate directly into the app, into your wallet, and we're talking about low gas fees. Okay, one problem we had with Ethereum and a lot of smart contracts that were run on the Ethereum blockchain was that the gas fees, the cost just to do business was getting very unhealthy. You want to do a small transaction, the gas fees were so high. Here, Very small gas fees, guys. Very small, which what we like about the Tron. Very quick as well. And like I said, now because we've had this a couple of days where we know the Tron blockchain is being worked on, there's going to be enhancements. I believe that you're going to see the fruits of that when this goes live in a couple of weeks' time. Okay, and so just by default, I believe what they're going to be doing to the Tron blockchain is going to increase the value of Tron in itself, which is again just under 3 cents right now. So this is for the passive people. Okay, my passive people, let me know where you are. Make sure you're not falling asleep. Okay, we're going to show you how, without sharing it with a single soul on the planet, how you can earn money from this crowdfund, right? So let's just look at it. First step, owning equity. Okay, that's a potential from what Endotech are going to give you, receiving dividends in the future. Which again, it's just a bonus on top of what we get. The trading rewards, yeah, they're going to trade your money. Okay, so we're going to see how that looks like in a second, and obviously what we call spillover. Okay, spillover is a term used in the referral side of things when other people actually end up contributing to your financial gain, and we'll look at that in a second. Generate a maximum of 48% return on crowdfunding from spillover in the referral plan. So you can be totally doing this on your own, solo, not sharing it with a single soul until you see the results yourself, and you can still be making money on 3 of these different ways here as somebody who's passive. Okay, which is great. So you can see here, generation 1, generation 2, 0 referrals are required. Okay, no trading volume needed, and total of 3 members on your level 1, total of 9 on your level 2, and you're going to get a percentage on these packs. Now, we're going to be talking about packs 1 to 7, okay, and packs 8 to 10. If you decided to participate in 1 to 7, up to 7 of the crowdfund packs, you earn additional money, an override. So if you did it all levels 1 to 10, you're looking at this column, and this column really kicks in and takes on a life of its own in a minute. All right, but you can earn an override on that as well as the money you're earning from the trading element. Now, there's something that got announced today which just blew me away. I'm going to show you why you want to pay massive attention to this when this goes live. Right, so these 10 crowdfund packs look like this. It starts from 100 and they double. All right, so if you wanted to come in at, let's say you came in at entry level 4, which is $800 to do that, you need to accumulate the additional entry levels as well, which is a total of $1,500. All right, so each level, entry level, you need to have the funds for that level and the previous levels to give you this total funded. So this column just shows you can come in anywhere from $100 all the way up to $102,000. Just put in where you fit in, right? Now, those people that come in with levels 1 to 7, which is a total of $12,700, you're going to be able to participate at a massive override in the referral plan. Those people that come into all 10 levels, you're just going to basically clean up. That's just the way it is, right? So you can either do it from day 1 or you can work your way up there. There's no right or wrong. There's, just whatever strategy works for you. You just do whatever in your means, and you just do it until that whatever makes sense for you. So levels 1 to 7, guys, we're going to show you how much equity shares. Now, for each $100, you're going to get 1 equity share. So if I show you here that if I said to you, you're going to come in at this level, entry level 4, guess what? You're going to have 15 equity shares added to that, right? Because each level will give you, that's 1,500. Yeah, you see the math there. Each $100 is going to give you that equity share. So you're going to end up with that. And then those people who are coming in and all of the levels from 8 to 10, there's a 70-30 split. So up to this point, it was a 50% split into your trading account. All right. You saw some of the results I showed earlier from 300% upwards. In the Daisy Fund crowd, the other half of that money goes in. Okay. And that opens up a whole bunch of referral options for you. And then, of course, if you go all the way to showing you how many equity shares, over 1,000 equity shares, you'll end up with on top of what you're going to earn. Now, let's have a look at a deeper dive. I'm going to do a deeper dive into the referral plan. So bear with me for those of you who may not be interested in referring or sharing it. I'm going to show you show you what's up for grabs here if you did share it with other people. Now, this referral plan is one of the most aggressive I've ever seen, ever. There's upfront money, there's middle money, there's money on the back end. It's just littered with money, right? So let's have a look at this. This is the instant payout part. This is why you need a particular type of TRON wallet to be able to participate in this. So we're going to show you a matrix, a 3x10 force matrix. One of the other investments I'm going to be talking about also has a 3x10 matrix similar to this. You're going to talk about your personal referral bonus, matching bonuses, paysetter revenue share, which is going to be available for the first 30 days, upfront infinity bonus, guys. And I'm going to say this right now because I did this presentation last week and somebody said, oh, he had somebody on the call and he didn't understand it all. I'm like, if you understood this all from the first time you've seen it, you should be on the Krypton Factor and maybe not on my Daisy presentation, because it's with anything brand new, especially the things I'm going to be sharing with you, you need to see it more than once to understand it, to even get a grasp of the magnitude of what I'm talking about here. So don't put yourself under pressure thinking that you need to get it all from day one. You don't need to get it all from day one. Just understand two main concepts. The company is the entity is crowdfunding on one angle, and then the other angle, we're going to be using our money to get trading returns from. So there's two different ways in which we're going to earn money. And in fact, one of the next investments I'm going to show you, same thing, two different ways in which you're going to earn money. So the residual element is going to come from the trading profits, which will allow you, remember I was talking about what Robert Kiyosaki is talking about, being able to be that investor, put your money to work, make the trading results, make your money working harder for you than you are for it, right? And we've got 10 generations of that going down. And of course, stock equity. Now, there's some serious stuff here for the first 30 days when this thing goes live. So do all your partying, your Christmas eating, your Christmas drinking, get that out the way, get in slim shape, ready for, January the 4th. Get ready to go, guys, because, there's really good incentives for those of you who go to work within the first 30 days. Now, personal referral bonus, you're going to earn a 5% direct from your personals. Whatever they put in, you'll earn 5% on, okay? There's no qualifications required. You don't need to have a whole army of people. No, it's just personal referrals. You'll get 5% on there, on whatever they bring in, right? Now, we've got this force matrix. Again, if you've never seen a matrix before, if I'm losing anybody, I apologize in advance, but I'm going to be talking very fast now. Case number one, this is what we call without spillover. This is without anybody joining you, okay? Persons 1, 2, and 3 underneath you, okay? Persons 1, 2, and 3, ideally, they just bring in, this is you bringing in, so let me just rephrase that. Each person will bring in their own 3. So you brought in 3, they each bring in 3. That gives a total of 12. 9 on your second level, 3 on your first, okay? Now, with spillover, totally different. You didn't share this with anyone. You just put your money to work, wherever it was, from $100 all the way up. And somebody came in underneath your position here, and they started to share it with other people. And, this is what we call spillover. Now, if they spill over into your network, okay, and let's say you put somebody here, and you put somebody under here, these people are bringing in their people, okay? So because they brought in other people, all right, you didn't have to bring them all in, those initial 3 directly yourself. Spillover is basically if your initial 3 is filled, and let's say somebody else came in, they will go underneath the next person. So some people are going to bring in more than 3 people. Some people are going to bring in, I know for sure, some people are going to be bringing in over 24 people. The reason why I mentioned 24, because that's to max out the comp plan, okay? So these are the generations, 1 to 10, and each level, you'll see how many people would take to fill that level. In an ideal situation, if everybody brought in 3, so 3 brings in 3, and continually does that, you'll end up with over 88,000 people in total. So let's just bring it back to basics here. $100 you start with, you fund the project. You want to go to the next level, you need to lock it with another $200. And if you want to lock the next level, it's another $400. You keep doing that, or you do it in one hit when you join. Now, there's a lot of information here, guys. This just shows you the power, if you was to max out this comp plan, how you're looking at over $200 million. Now, some people I know for sure are looking at this and are already put off believing that that can be done. Oh, it's, you know, pie in the sky. There will be people that will be making these kind of 6-figure, 7-figure returns from this within the get-go, within that 30-day window. Now, there's something really important I'm going to tell you before I forget. When this goes live, within the first 48 hours, even if what they're going to do, they're going to open up the matrix, basically. They're going to open it up. So therefore, what that means is if you've got people on those levels, even if you may not have necessarily all the requirements, you can actually earn within that 48 hours. This is why you don't want to sleep on this when this goes live. That in alone is going to make people a ton of money. There are tens of thousands of people lining up to come into this project. And I believe by, you know, January the 4th, when that goes live, and they made this announcement today, the first 48 hours, they're going to open up this matrix. Therefore, wherever people are coming in, wherever this spillover takes place, you're going to be able to get paid on it instantly, guys, to your crypto wallet. I'm telling you now, don't sleep on this. So you can see here from the amount of personal people you need to refer. If you're going to refer this, you need 3 at level 3, all the way down to 24 on your level 10. Okay, so we've got 2 weeks. That's maybe like 2 people a day, or thereabouts, if you're going to share it with a couple of people, right? Or if you're going to share it with none, you'll be at the top here, levels 1 and 2. Just focus on that. Now, those people who have the financial means may put in more money and do levels 1 to 7. And what that means is that this column is that you're going to be able to earn money from this column in totality. Okay, so at the maximum, you'll earn about $30 million on your level 10 once it's maxed out. Okay, not overnight, you know, no get rich quick scheme, but you'll see the earning potential that you can benefit from once you meet the requirements. 24 personals, total funded of $128,000. And you know, these are just numbers. They're just numbers, guys. Numbers don't lie. People do. These are just numbers. You put the numbers in, you'll get these results. It's simple as that. Those people who've gone all in, that means levels 1 to 10, they're looking at this column, okay, which is over $100 million. Now, if you take these out and you add all of the other columns together, you'll get a grand total of $154 million on this total level here, and another 43 million on this level here, giving a total of 198,000. 108, I keep saying 1,000, 198 million. Now, let's just bring back the curtain a bit. You came in, say you did levels 1 to 7, which is about $12,000. How quickly could you get that $12,000 back? You would really focus on your level 4, right? And you look at level 4. If you came in 1 to 7, that's $12,000, 12,700, about 10,000 pounds. You'll be looking at this line here for generation 4, 6 personals, total of 81 people. You're banking 30,861. Okay, and so you just put in where you fit in, guys. You work your way there, or you start from there from the get-go. All right, but there is something here for everyone, right? For those who just literally got hundreds to start with, great. Position yourself, earn from the trading, earn from the matrix. As you earn money, upgrade yourself to the high levels and make even more money. Okay, that's you putting your money to work here. Okay, this is the matching matching bonus that you can earn on. So again, those people that you're personally sharing this with, you can earn a match on them, just, you know, through them going to work, right? So this is what we love about this. We've got the ability here to earn a 10% match in the matrix. If the money is just, which I just showed you, is a lot of money, you know, and I'm not just you know, just talking figures pinned out of the air here. These are figures that are achievable and will be made by people who are ready to join this. I've seen it in other smart contracts where people have made 6-7 figures, and the smart contract wasn't even nowhere as close as this, nowhere as close as a smart contract as this one is. And I can just see that happening quite comfortably for a lot of people. And why not position yourself for you to make that reality for yourself, right? So it talks about your qualifications here. This all starts from $100, guys. Yeah, you can earn from $100 match. You can see all the way here what requirements are as you go through the project. Okay, now they're going to do this pay setter for the first 30 days. I did mention the first 30 days. That's when you really want to, you know, stay focused for the first 30 days this launches. Why? Because you're going to be able to unlock the next level in your matrix. Even if you came in up to, say, between levels 3 to 9, whatever you did, you can unlock the next level for life. All right, without you necessarily having all that requirement. That's huge in itself. But what I like even more, unlock your level 10 in your first 30 days, you're going to get a profit share of 1.1%, guys. Just hear me out and do the maths. You do the maths. I've shown you some numbers. Watch this back. Go into the opt-in page and download the PowerPoint. You're going to see 1.1% of all crowdfunding packs and an equity share of 5% of Endotech stock. I mean, that is huge in itself. This thing is littered with money. Other smart contracts or projects that I've seen, they may not have been able to flex their muscles because they're not got that market evaluation. This has, which makes this very different. So the pay setter bonus is going to be like this. If you've got a notification on your Tron, your phone is just going to blow up. You know, your phone is going to blow up. It's going to be pinging like mad. So turn the notifications off. Right, this is what you're going to be receiving, and I've seen it for myself on a smaller scale on projects that weren't even as good as this. I've got to stress this, guys. Never seen a smart contract this well put together, thought out, and the people that are behind this, you know, they know a thing or two about earning 7 figures from this kind of industry. So you're talking about Tron hitting your wallet from all these different contributions that are taking place. Imagine every single member around the world, you're earning an override. If the first 30 days, man, I'm telling you, just get away, whatever out your system now, you're partying, whatever you need to do, and then just stay locked, guys, stay focused, right? This is the Infinity Club, Daisy Infinity Club, all right? Even more money, I know. If you don't know what to do with it, I'll send you my Tron wallet. Earn 1% of all crowdfund in the entire unit, what we call your UNILEVEL. This means anybody from you downwards, anybody you've shared, you might have shared it with one person. That person might have shared it with 10 people. Every single pack you're going to earn from every single pack. Imagine that, right? And in the check match, 100% on your first generation. Whatever they do, you get, right? Amazing. So, and then 50% on the second tier. So, you know, you share it with John shares it with Jack, you earn 50% on that. So this is 2 ways in which you can participate in this Infinity Club. You either do $1 million in total turnover in your first 30 days or 10 million in total, okay? Just depends. If you don't do it within 30 days, don't beat up yourself. You can do it anytime, but of course you're talking about 10 million. So if you can do $1 million in 30 days, you know, you're in. But you know, it's an option there. If you can do it, go for it. Why not? The other thing I like about this, guys, is you're going to earn in the trading bonus as well. This is again, it's a game changer. They're going to pay you on the trading rewards for each member on each level. How powerful is that alone? This is where your residual income, I'm talking about that residual element that pays you over and over again, comes from. Whenever they withdraw their funds, you're going to get paid, guys. Now imagine this has got this, and you can automatically earn from trading rewards on levels 1 and 2. So check this out. Levels 3 to 10 of the matrix, you need to be qualified. Remember that qualification, 3 on your level 3, down to 24 on your level 10. Imagine all of those people. Not everybody's going to be into referring people. They just want to put their money to work. Those people that don't, what's going to happen to their trading results, the trading rewards? Guess what? They compress and go to you. So you now earn that 1% override, 1% on these levels, as well as the 3.5% direct. This is residual income, guys, that in a way I've never seen done before. Phenomenal. So again, fully what they call dynamic compression for qualified members. You qualify, you earn that override, and there's no limit on residual income, no limit, guys. So you know, dream big, right? And it's funny, these guys are calling me and I'm doing my webinar and they should be on the webinar. They're going to ask me questions afterwards. What's this thing about? So there you go. We've got 3 categories of members: tier 1 to 7. That word tier, 50% goes into the trade fund. Tiers 8 to 10, 70% goes into the trade fund. And guess what? You can be a VIP customer where 100% goes to your account, right? 100% of it goes to your personal account. So again, this is going to be coming soon. We're looking forward to when that comes out. This is just going to see some of the benefits of that. Once you become qualified, basically levels 1 to 10 are purchased, 100% of your funds goes into the trading, minimum of $20,000, and your funds stay in your personal wallet. How about that? I mean, it's as good as it gets. Your 5% setup fee, Endotech, and you keep 80% of your trading profits. So great opportunity here, and 10% goes to the referral plan. So there's something here, guys, that for everybody of their risk appetite, of their ambition level, of their financial reach. But just, at this stage of the game, you are so early in. It's in a month's time, 2 months' time, you probably really appreciate how early in you are and how you can position yourself. Now, how do you join Daisy? How do you get started? Download one of these wallets: Clever, TRON wallet, TRON link. Go to one of these. These are all in my resource page. You can download them, have it on your phone. Don't wait until the 3rd of January to get your TRON together. Do it from now. Do it from now. There's a limit on how much, brokers will allow you to buy at one point. So download one of these, prepare it, get your money in, $100 upwards. Of course, stop number 3. When this goes live, you'll have a referral link. Nobody's got a referral link right now. Nobody. And then purchase the minimum of entry level 1 and secure your spot in the matrix. As simple as that. Get yourself positioned, ready to go. Together, guys, this is going to be an historic boom event for sure. So, guys, would you believe that? That alone would be enough, right? That alone would be enough. Now, we do have more than one investment group, as I shared with you earlier. And I'm just going to bulldoze my way through the remaining couple that I want to share with you tonight, because I'm sure Daisy might have your brain frazzled, and it's got my throat totally dried out. But I'm very excited, as you can see here. Now, CFX, guys, I'm going to just rally through this, and I want to do it justice, though. But these guys do daily Zooms twice a day, so you can get more meat on the bones about this one. But again, this is a program where we're earning over 20% a month, okay, monthly returns, and I've been doing this since July of last year, okay? So you can see why a lot of our members are smiling, okay? This one's been around. We're very excited about it. Unlike trading crypto, they are trading the Forex market, which is, again, a market I've known a lot about. And just compare the Forex market, which is over $6 trillion in turnover, right? $6 trillion a day is being traded, all right? Since the lockdown pandemic, more people have turned to the markets, right? 400, look at that, futures market, not even close. The equities market, when I used to work at JP Morgan, this was the floor I was working on, the dealing floor. So excited to see all these screens. That's what got my appetite up for trading the markets. And the stock exchange, 20 billion. The crypto market's not even on it. It's a baby in comparison to all of these huge markets, right? But the thing here, guys, is you don't need to trade it yourself, right? We've got professionals trading on your behalf, offering you massive leverage. Why do we like the Forex market so much? Historically proven to be recession proof. Guess what, guys? Recession is coming to a country somewhere near you, right on your doorstep, okay? There's things are crashing, and whether you believe in conspiracy theories or whatever, I've got my own thoughts about that, but you need to make sure you can protect yourself financially during these times, one way or the other. We're talking about leveraging your money. These guys have been doing it, and the Forex market is open Monday to Friday and trades 24 hours a day. Love it, absolutely love it. The most liquid market on the planet is the Forex market, okay? Got a chance to meet these guys in Panama. They made a fortune from crypto themselves. They created their own company. Guess what? The intelligent thing is the software they used to make them a fortune. We're using it in the Forex market. Okay, so they made a whole bunch of money in the crypto space. They're now allowing us, and now you imagine we've gone from Israel with Endotech, and now we're in Panama. Again, not been in Israel yet. I have been in Panama, and it was rainier than a night in Bognor Regis, trust me. So anywhere from $300 all the way up to $100,000, you can get started in CFX, Cash FX. I'm going to show you why I love Cash FX so much. Not only do the results are good, it's the consistency, guys. Consistency. There's many things out there that look really great, but they have no track record. This has track record, and it just opened up a new product, which I'm really excited about. So this, again, just like what I showed you with the first crowdfund project, this one earns money in the same way. You've got a bear capital, which is the trading element of it, where you can earn up to 2 times your money that you start with. This ain't by any means the end. It's just the beginning of your journey here. And then you can earn what we call the bull capital, and now another up to 2 times your money. So you can make up to 4 times your initial outlay just at the offset, and then some, right? If you decide to do both. If you just want to put your money to work, be totally passive, you can make up to 2 times your money and then use those rewards to earn even more money. So let's have a look deeper dive into this. Let's say you started with $1,000, and what happens is 70% goes into a trading fund and 30% goes into your education. They do have an academy where they're building on to teach you how to trade if you so want to learn. What I love about this as well is that the fast start bonuses, guys. You want to earn money today, you want to earn money fast. Guess what? Share it with somebody. You earn money within 24 hours. Goes to your crypto wallet. That's yours to keep, spend, and do whatever you want with. The UNILEVEL bonus pays out once a week, and that earns you up to 2 times your money. Now, one important caveat, just like you see on the trading front, before it gets up to 200% of your money, they let you know that you can extend the life of your contract by doing an upgrade. This is really important because you're putting Bitcoin in and you're getting Bitcoin out week in and week out, guys. Now, before it gets up to 2 times your earning capacity, they'll let you know you can upgrade. And upgrading is a good thing to do because that way it extends the life of your contract. Okay, trading results has been anywhere between 5 to 15%. Well, 13 is the most I've seen it. It will stop trading for that week when it hits 15%. So if you just want to put your money to work, guess what? These guys consistently earn over 5% a week. Okay, now this is a matrix. Whoops, this is the matrix, the 3x10 matrix that I spoke about in the previous one. We have a similar element here, guys. You don't have to have a 100K contract to be able to earn from the matrix. This could be a 300 contract all the way up to 100,000. And just like in the previous example, these people could be personals or they could be totally spillover. I've seen both scenarios where somebody's had their matrix from other people that they didn't share it with one single person, and they earn. This is a very unique bonus, guys. When other people withdraw their earnings, you get paid. People that you don't even know. You look at Binance, you look at any of these companies that are earning a fortune from fees. What this company has decided to do is share those fees with us as members. So not, I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. I've seen companies that will take a 20%, 30% fee and keep it. These guys take a 20% fee, share it with every single person that makes up the matrix. It's, you know, it's, for me, free money. Okay, you didn't do anything to earn it, right? For the most part, you might have shared it with a few people and then they've shared it, but again, the company is giving you that money when they do a withdrawal. So how much you earn, it all depends on how much they're withdrawing, but you'll earn anywhere from a 3% all the way up to 30% on your level 7, based on where that person's doing the withdrawal from. So I'll tell you what, you see how you can make a tenfold your earning capacity just on this alone is based on the level somebody withdraws. Now, one important thing I want to mention, based on your package will determine how you get paid. If you came in levels 1 to 3, it will let you earn literally, on a $300 or $500 contract will only let you earn on levels 1 to 3. If you got people that ended up on your level 7, guess what? You need to upgrade yourself to a 10K contract so that you can earn on your level 7. I was leaving so much money on the table and didn't really fully appreciate it until I upgraded myself to those levels. And I was like, my goodness, the amount of money, because nobody knows what somebody's going to end up doing with this. Once you let this run, people start joining. It's all organic. Don't judge it by what it's looking like today. Have some foresight a year from now. Other people who have come in, maybe coming at the $300 level and upgraded, before you know it, then at these levels, at the 10K level, their contract has extended. They've got more faith in the system. They've seen it running for over a year now. They're now, you know, so these figures start to explode, and you can earn on that. And you didn't even maybe never invited them to the program. The likelihood of you knowing people on your level 5 and 6 is very remote, very remote. And then you can earn a 10% match. So we also did the 10% match within the Daisy crowdfund. Guess what? We're doing the same thing here, guys. You know, we're totally not leaving our eggs in one basket. We are multiplying our baskets by tenfold, right? Using the power of these programs. All right. And guys, there's a lot more to this company. I'm not going to spend the time doing it, going through every single component, but just want to share with you the fact that anywhere from an iPad to a Lamborghini, they will give you based on what you do with this program. If you share it with other people and they share it with other people, they actually have some great rewards. Or you take the cash equivalent and do whatever you want with it. Buy property with that money. Set yourself up with, a different investment strategy. Whatever floats your boat. You're not into Rolex watches, take the money. That's what I did. It's up to totally down to you. So the average millionaire has 7 sources of income. Okay, and you can see tonight I've shared with you a whole rafter of ways in which you can actually tap into that. So we're not just relying on Bitcoin making, you know, $500,000, $50,000, or whatever the case may be. We are getting these programs, putting them to work for us. Okay, now this is another phase, a component which I won't be spending a lot of time on due to the fact that, you know, there's only so much you can endure. But this one here, Auto BTC Builder, is a great project, guys. Fantastic project. I absolutely love this. Been around for over 4 years now. Again, one-time low entry, just like CFX, one-time low entry, and you can build up from there. This is about crypto education. So you want to get a better understanding. You want to know how to run your own ICO. You want to leverage your ICO investments, your crypto, all the whole shebang. Not just crypto, guys. They teach about different investment strategies. Okay, whether it's gold, silver, whether it's property, you know, all this different stuff. It's all there at your disposal, just from a one-time out of pocket. And so again, I'm not going to spend time going through the whole model on this. There's different opportunities to do that, but just want to show you from $70 all the way to over to $230,000. In fact, in today's money, that's more like over $100 to over $350,000, and that's just the beginning of this one. Okay, for you to earn up to level 6. That's not the end, guys. That is just purely the beginning of your earning capacity. Once you go from this level, one time out of pocket, all the way up to your level 6. Again, never opportunity and never time can show you that presentation, or go on a dedicated presentation if you want to know more about it. So $70 will get you started here, without a doubt. What I love about Auto BTC Builder. The last one I'm going to share with you tonight, guys, is a project I really love a lot. It's called Finalmente, based out of South Africa. You know, our investments span the globe, right? So you see, we've got a lot of different investments here. Our investments span the globe. Finalmente, which is a final one, which is of course quite apt, was put together by a group of entrepreneurs that were just fed up of being scammed, pure and simple. They joined all these programs, offered the world, and ended up scamming them. And so they decided, you know what, let me create my own business. And this is very different. Everything I've shown you up right to now, it's got an element of trading. It's got an element of, you know, either Bitcoin trading or the Forex trading. This one is advertising, pure and simple. You lend them Bitcoin, they give you a return on it. Fantastic model that's been around for the longest time. These guys are really good at what they do. I've made sales through their advertising element channel. I've had people, you know, join me in different projects because of their advertising element. So you can earn a maximum of 20 Bitcoin, depending on the plan you decide to purchase. And based on that, you can basically earn a weekly return. I'm going to show you the kind of returns you can be making. So you start from the Uno Classic. You can be making 6% on your equity. One thing I really like about this company is that they don't lock your funds. All right, so your funds aren't locked away forever and a day. You need to access those funds. You can get your principal within a couple of weeks. Okay, but these plans, they use your principal and you can work it as long as you want to. I'm going to show you a strategy, just a compounding strategy that you can put this to work and make money for you quite comfortably, I would say. All right, until you get to a point, like with any investment, once you get your seed capital back, then the risk is off. All right, and all of these are pretty much all low risk. This one I have a plan here, trade business, pays even more so, 6.85% on a week. It's got a duration of about 2 weeks, and so you can choose there. So guys, this is you becoming a lender. All right, these returns here are so healthy. You know, it's like, man, you want to do it more and more. Well, if you're like me, you want to do it more and more, right? Just keep doing it. Now, I want to show you a way if you can project how you can make your money back in these projects without you busting a gut, you know, stressing yourself, just by analyzing the numbers, okay? And I'm going to show you real quick here on a spreadsheet how you can go at this. And we're going to look at today's money. Let me just bring this spreadsheet up. Just bear with me one sec, guys. Let me bring up my trusted spreadsheet. And I want to look at the price of Bitcoin today, which will obviously give me a barometer of today's price of the market. Let me just go here and let me put in one of my favorite sites. Let's see where we're at. Tell me what's Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 23,200. So let me copy that and let me punch that into my spreadsheet here. All right, so well done, guys. You're sticking with me. You're staying alert. Hopefully you're not dropping off. Don't let the heat knock you out. And so we've got these different plans. You're going to see all the plans here from 6% all the way up to 7.85% a week, right? So I'm going to show you how you can decide which element that you want to run with, which one is going to work for you, and all that kind of good stuff, right? Again, disclaimer, this model is a guide to help you determine for your own strategy and is not financial advice. So let's get that out of the way. This is the plan I'm personally using, so I'm gonna just use that. I keep doing that, and I know you can't do it like that. You have to copy it, and I'm gonna put the plan in here. So I'm gonna put in an amount, investment amount that I'm gonna start with. Now it's got there 2 Bitcoin. I'm gonna put 2 Bitcoin in. I'm gonna put 0.1, which is the minimum you can get started. 0.1 of a Bitcoin. So if 1 Bitcoin is 23,200, then 0.1 of a Bitcoin is 2,300. So let's just see here. This is just by compounding. If you're going to compound every week, what that will mean is, as Einstein said, one of the 8 wonders of the world, you would just every week get your returns, put that returns back into the program, and keep doing that every single week, like clockwork. By week 11, guys, this is how powerful. I love this. Week 11, you've got your capital back. All right. And then if you just let the profits run, just let it run. None of your money's in the game anymore. Well, I say game, you know, investing can be a game, depending on how you look at it. But, you know, none of your money is at risk anymore. And if you let that run for the course of a year, remember, you started with 2,000, you pulled that money out, that 2,000 is somewhere else now. You've now got over $40,000 in profit, okay? And if you, let's say you wanted to put 1 Bitcoin in, a whole Bitcoin, which is again, $23,000, you got your capital back out by week 11. And by week, I mean, I'm not even gonna show you for the rest of the year, right? Just by week 30 or 31, you made a 6-figure income from this, all right? And then let it run, then you're looking at some crazy numbers, guys. Just by you putting your money out there for a short period of time and then doing it, you know, changing from there. Use this spreadsheet. You can go to town. You can choose whatever plan, put in today's figure of what Bitcoin is and stuff like that, and then choose whichever plan works for you. Mess with the numbers. 23,200. This one will pay you back the minimum of 10 weeks. If you want to get your seed capital back, this one you may want to go for because it's got a high return for the year, over 500% compounding interest. All right, so you play it how you want to, right? This is your money, but just give me an idea of what you can do here. Of course, they got a referral plan. You can earn down 4 levels. which is pretty cool. And as Warren Buffett would say, if you don't find a way to make money while you're asleep, guess what, guys? You'll be working until the day you die. And so that said, guys, I'm done with tonight's presentation. Thanks for your ears and your eyes. Any questions, feel free to use the chat function. I do want to spend a couple of minutes just talking about Daisy real quick, because that is the one that's about to launch, and you just need to have certain things done ready for when that goes live. So I'm just going to quickly flick back to the landing page here. Now, everybody that's wants to get themselves positioned right now, what we're doing, because we haven't got a live link for anybody, and it always shows up horrible on here. I'm going to change this. In fact, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I'll leave it like that. On Brave, which is the browser I like to use, it shows it weird. It doesn't show it in a normal manner. Actually, I am going to change it because it's not how I like to see it. So let me just put it on here. Daisy Tron is the page you can go to and fill in your level of interest. And whoever's invited you, you can put their details down. And then I'm going to put that in the chat. You can put their details down as the inviter. So I'm going to show you, if I show you on Internet Explorer or Edge, you can see it's got a countdown there. You see it's actually a bit of a nicer look there. And you just fill in your name, email, and your phone number. That way you're going to be abreast of what's going to be taking place and what's going to be happening. Let me just fill in my details here. Let me in. I'm not a celebrity, but let me in. What you're going to see is this registration page. I'm going to need to change the target date because today was the date. It's now January the 4th. You can pre-register your interest, guys. So you can come here, fill in this form, name who referred you and all that kind of good stuff. If you need Tron and the levels, just a really basic form that lets us know when this project's going live. You're going to be in the loop of what's going on. A couple of videos here, short basic overview of Daisy, which is quite nice. This is the 30-minute over presentation, which is very good to watch. This is with Jeremy, who's Rabu's business partner. They're sharing one spot in this, and that spot is going to be making millions of dollars for these guys. And it's going to obviously open up the channel for all of us to be able to make whatever we choose to make from this. And this is the interview with Dr. Anna Becker, that you can learn more about her, about the project, and why you want to definitely participate in Daisy, even if it's $100 at this stage, and let that grow. Now you can download the presentation that I went through here. In fact, I need to upload it. That's a brand new presentation I went through tonight. But let's just look at the Daisy wallet. This is how the Tron wallet looks like. There's a little video showing you what you can use. You can use Exodus. You can use different things to get your money into your Tron wallet. I'm going to share with you a couple of links. This is you can download the Tron wallet. So this is mobile only. Tron wallet, clever. I'll just say clever. I can say cleaver. I don't want to hatchet anybody. It's clever. This is a great wallet. Again, you can have that, set that up, because right now we're taking your details. We want your details so that we can get you set up, ready to rock and roll. There's lots of stuff you can do with that browser. You can also use Tron Link, which is got a desktop plugin, Chrome extension that you can get in here, which again, if you use Opera like I do, you will let you do that. And you can also use it on your cell phone. So you can do it on the both, which is pretty cool. And if you want to convert your crypto, if you currently got Bitcoin, great. You can use this website, Simple Swap. It will swap over your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, whatever, into Tron. So you can choose. If it needs speeding up a bit, it's a bit slow. And let's go back to that in a second. Or you can buy Tron with a card. CEX allows you to do that. Sometimes it can be tricky with the KYC, but you can do that, as well as there's other options as well, right? So there you go, guys. This is what you need to get going. If you need to reach out to me, my details are here, and I can help you with getting yourself all set up. The spreadsheet that I just went through is available. I have a Telegram group, which I posted the links. For some reason, if you've got an iPhone, they can't see the history. I need to spend some time figuring out why you can't. But Liz, if you need those spreadsheets, reach out to me. and I will just message you. I'll email them to you. You can actually get it from the Finalmente group. They have a Telegram group, but I find some of these groups, they're just a spot for predators to pitch you on the next big thing. So unfortunately, Telegram has people that just don't know how to conduct themselves properly, but there you go. So guys, any last final questions before I call it a wrap? I will have this recorded, available in the Telegram group. So whoever's invited you can grab it from there. That'll probably be posted, if not tonight. We'll be there by tomorrow, and then you can actually get some more information or go over this information so that it's a bit clearer. I've got a hand up. Let me know. Is it a question? Do you want to?
Oh yeah, it's just a quick question. Thank you for the presentation this evening. Although I joined late due to other commitments, I just want to quickly ask a quick question. Probably you must have said it at the beginning.
Sure.
And the first one is why TRON? Why the TRON crypto? And the second one, who owns Daisy and what is actually the Daisy project about? I understand the trading side, but who owns Daisy? How did it start, and who are the owners? Thank you.
Sure, no worries, welcome. All right, so basically what I was saying is you're definitely going to need to watch the replay, but just to quickly answer your question, a lot of these smart contracts run on the blockchain, whether it's Ethereum or more so TRON now, purely because the gas fees are very, very small. When I was involved in different Ethereum projects, the gas fees were just astronomical. It was actually more than the amount I was withdrawing, which made it not so, let's just mute the line there, which made it not practical for small transaction. And it's a crowd fund. So it's a crowd fund on the blockchain. You'll learn about the players who are, who created it, but it's not a company. So when you're crowdfunding, once a smart contract's written, anybody can create a smart contract. It's set. It cannot be manipulated. But what these guys are doing, which I thought was very good, is that they've got an independent body to test smart contract and for any kind of backdoor loopholes or anything like that. I'm just going to mute the line. Sorry, guys. Please mute yourself. Any backhole loopholes, anything like that, before it goes live. And you'll learn more about the project. So Jeremy on the right-hand side, who's Rabu's business partner, who I was talking about earlier today in the United Investors Group, you'll learn more about him and how these two are working together. So very, very credible project. There will be more and more information coming as time goes on what these is all about. But definitely whoever is invited you on tonight, get back in touch with them. They'll have access to a recording. But what I would say is click on this link, daisytron.net, fill in the information, and just watch these videos. That will give you a better insight into the project and to the crowd and to the whole crowdfund element here. Again, don't download this one; it's slightly outdated. I'm going to upload the new one in about 10 minutes, all of 10 minutes. So give it about 10 minutes, and then download the updated presentation there. So guys, I want to just wrap up the night here by just showing you, going back to this group. We've got great resources here that will help you with Bitcoin, understanding it all, setting up your wallets. All that information's here, right?
Hey everybody, Rabu Gary here with United Investment Group International. If you were invited to this page,
Rabu's on auto play now. You don't even need to call him into action. He's ready. So he's going to show you getting set up with crypto, how to buy TRON using the Clever wallet. It's all here. Coinbase, if you use Coinbase, again, it's a swear word to me. I don't like Coinbase. But everything here, guys, creating an Exodus account, crypto.com, all of these stuff here is all here. Whoever's invited you will have their own links, so get back in touch with them. And this is the portfolio of investments from Daisy to the Amazon stores to the way you mentioned on the mortgage notes. again, which is solid way of you making passive money from mortgages, which is huge. Again, the Amazon stores are seasonal. They will happen. The next time we can actually go into that. You don't lift a finger, guy. You don't lick a stamp. You don't touch it. You've got full employees working for you, and you're making a ton of money from Amazon without you doing a single thing, right? So again, we've got different investments for different people. You've seen that MTI, Move Trade, Auto BTC Builder, CFX, and of course, in a couple of weeks' time, Daisy will be launched to the world. All right, guys, so appreciate your time tonight. I know it's been a long one, but it's been a lot of information. And like I said, this recording should be available tonight or tomorrow, first thing tomorrow. And whoever's invited you, make sure you get back in touch with them and get any questions that you have answered. All right, have a great night. Take care. God bless. I'll speak to you guys very soon. See you guys at the top.
Thank you.